seconds on the clock. Here's McDavid with speed. Buries Heiskanen, but that ends the second period. And now McDavid wants at Huru.
Oh, he's throwing punches here.
You don't see this often. Retaliation drops the gloves with McDavid. And of course, Bouchard's going to jump in to try and defend his captain. They all will.
You got to get McDavid out of there if you're the Oilers. But the youngster Retaliation is going to become in Dallas.
34 seconds of power play time, Ray, that will carry over to the third period. But you'd have to think Connor McDavid won't be a part of that 34 seconds.
It would be hard to imagine. He threw about 5 punches. I'd say both he and Retaliation are going to be in the penalty box. And there's the tail end. There's not really much going on here. And for some reason, Retaliation and McDavid get all tied up at the end of the play. McDavid goes over in that direction. And then it just kind of spirals from there. You'll see a couple of left hands from McDavid. Retaliation's got the gloves off, and the officials are over at the penalty bench trying to sort this out.
So a 3-goal lead to the third period for the Dallas Stars. They're still tries to work his way through the skates of Miro Heiskanen.
Oh, boy.
As Szymanski is going to get dived on in the corner. He went after Retaliation. Retaliation, of course, squared off with McDavid at the end of the last period. And here we go. Trent Frederick is going to exact revenge on Retaliation.
Frederick jumped into that pile late. They're all have identified Retaliation as the player they're going after here. He got all tied up and had the roughing minors with McDavid at the end of the period. And Josh Szymanski took the first run at Retaliation. He had engaged him earlier in this period. And the officials are slowly trying to get people separated. I don't even know if Szymanski was making a real run at Retaliation there. He ended up tripping him up. Look, watch where his stick goes. He trips Retaliation. His stick gets into the feet. That causes Retaliation to dive into the boards. That's Blackwell over the top. You'll see Nurse coming in later on. And here's where Frederick is feeding Retaliation here with some right hands. And both officials will have a chat and try and sort this out. What did you see? I'm not sure. If I had the best angle, they'll start to talk to each other. Well, Retaliation's engaged here with the Oiler bench. Now Podkolzin jumped off to have some words with him, and he's not backing down, though he's been corralled over to the Stars penalty box.
Well, Dave Jackson, you've been in this position before, and it looks like we're about to get the penalty announcement. Let's bring Jackson as soon as we hear what they come away with.
Edmonton number 81 has a minor penalty for tripping. Edmonton number 10 has a minor penalty for roughing. Dallas number 49 has a minor for roughing. Dallas number 15 has a minor for roughing.
Well, Dave Jackson, there are times, I know you've talked about it, when a game is somewhat lopsided and maybe some misconduct start to get handed out as well. How hard is it for the officials to walk that line? In this case, they just hand out minors.
Yes, Bob, you're exactly right. When things start getting, I mean, there's 10 minutes to go in this game. 4-goal difference. You're going to really have your antenna up and not let the game get out of hand. I'm a little surprised that Frederick only got 2 for roughing. I thought he probably would have got 2 and then a 10-minute misconduct. It was obvious he was trying to seek a pound of flesh there. And I mean, they're going after a certain player. The referees know that. Everybody knows that. So I think if it happens again, they might go over and tell the coaches, listen, we're done. Next time it's going to be misconducts. But I think you'll see if this happens again, there will be misconducts handed out.
Sauces one to Wallman. Into the glove of Ottinger. It squirts free. Dickinson putting some pressure on. Savoy in the middle of it. And here we go again.
Dickinson was fishing around the rebound with Jake Ottinger. That drew the crowd, and now the officials are trying to break up 3 separate scrums. Dickinson and Johnston are in one corner. There's a mass of humanity around Jake Ottinger. The Stars comfortably in front 6-2. But this game will not go quietly into the night. As much as they score, and they're going to have to play more along the lines they did the previous 2 games, and they played well defensively.
And now Frederick and Bischel squaring off a bit.
They had good goaltending from Ingram in both games, and I'm not real sure what Fredericks thinks is going to happen here. You got 2 linesmen in between he and Bischel. He's telling him he wants to fight, but that's not going to happen. I mean, that'll be it for Frederick for sure.
Edmonton number 10, minor penalty for roughing. Dallas number 6, minor penalty for unsportsmanlike.
Well, there you go. 2 more guys out of here. As you see at the bottom of your screen, Frederick got his gloves up into the back of Bischel's head, and as they engaged here out towards center ice, you see Bischel checking, does he have a penalty? That's the unsportsmanlike, I guess. That's just 2 more guys out of the way.
That's the officials giving Liam Bischel 2 minutes for, we just don't want you to fight anyone.